I find asking anti-science, you know, is a great way. So I think that there is hope, and I think that we need to just keep this. This is a vital conversation because it's about. I mean, if you live in New York City, it's a very. But if you live in Florida, California, I mean, I can go on and on. Seattle, you know. Yeah, I live in Washington D.C. We're like attached to Chesapeake Bay right there. So coastal cities, but also we think all these storms. Like think of New Orleans. Think of what happened in North Carolina. This is all climate change, and it is proven by science. So, another question? You look like you want to ask a question. No, you want to ask a question. No. Please feel free if you haven't come up and touched them. Please feel the ice. Any more questions? Well, thank you for coming out. Feel free to come over, touch them on the top. Please don't knock, and then don't step on the wood. Okay, thanks.
Check out this ice. This is surrounded by ice of the top photo, and look how thick this ice is. And it literally is. You can see the melting of the ice right here. And this is the distant early warning featured by Lou Palu, the Climate Museum, Photoville. And you check that out. And so welcome to day one of Photoville 2025. I missed a lot of the events earlier because it was storming and I couldn't get here because of the rain. But I am glad to get this and glad to have heard him because I was going to try to get here early to catch his. But think about that. Look how thick the ice is, and so well done. And all the people that came out to check it out. Great message. Even I got here late, but
Man, in pieces, it's still good.
it's still good in what you do. And
Take a few photos of it.
yes. So just roaming around, there's a lot to see, obviously. And hey, Aya, what's going on? Happy Saturday. I see you in the building. I see you. And moving around, they just did the gentleman here just shared about the ice. See the ice down there with the photo in the middle of the ice? And you can see him splashing the water off. And everyone's touching it, which is great. And his message is to talk about the changes in climate change here in the world. And it was it's a remarkable story. And you can catch his story and his information. So climatemuseum.org, and you can see his Instagram page right there, and also the Climate Museum. Okay, and there's a bunch of folks out here, and just walk around. You can check it all out. You got photography of other kind. You got the wonderful Leica, 100 years of Leica, and they're right here. So they're doing their thing. And there's some folks over there, some photographers. Well, that's one thing you're going to see today is lots of photographers. How you doing? And we're right here under the Brooklyn Bridge, just so you can see we're under the Brooklyn Bridge. And that's the information station. And this, yeah, they did something different. They have the merch over there, and then they have the station over here. And so, but again, it seems like there's more work this year. This is Boy Wonder. Uh, Very cool. And Boy Wonder is an innovation into a world brimming with nostalgia and the boundless curiosity of boyhood. This series thoughtfully explores the moments of inhibited imagination that defines our early years when the world is vast and every day feels like a new adventure. And if we make our rounds, it looks like this has been all dedicated to this particular photographer. And let me give you the name of the photographer. And there's the photographer's name and also the Instagram page and following. And then here we go, giving you some photos. Wow. Look at that. So there you have it. Welcome to Photoville, y'all. Welcome to Photoville. And there's more people here again. So I'm just going to absolutely just share. And like I said, it's day one. And hopefully you will get to enjoy this. But here we go. Look at that. Beautiful shots. Beautiful photos. Look at the color. The color of the color grading there.
Mr. Lewis.
What's going on, sir?
What's up, Ross? How you doing?
Good.
What kind of hours you leaving, man? Come on, man.
Oh, today I am I am a participant.
Oh, okay. I see you got your drugs in here.
Yes.
So, hey.
Oh, not working
So you-
today. Not this year.
You know what?
Not this year. No.
Why?
This year I'm doing some renovations and stuff, so it wouldn't be fair to only come a couple of days. So I'll come back next year,
Okay.
maybe. But definitely wanted to just make sure I dedicated my time
Yeah, 'cause
to enjoy it.
yeah, I only signed up for like, as a matter of fact, I signed up for today and tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
And the farm I got to something we got to do, like I got a shoot, and I got to be out of town.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, hey, so I'm gonna- yeah.
Oh, you're the tour guide. Somebody, you're the tour guide.
I see
Ah.
one of these in a while.
He has the tour guide. He has the tour. So we used to work. Patrick and I used to work together
Yes.
last year when I was on the team and on the staff. This year I am not on the staff. I'm just enjoying the moment
Yeah.
and walking around and connecting with other photographers.
And it's nice to see him. So tell him to come down. Come on down to Photoville. Today's opening weekend, and we're here till the 22nd of June. So come on down.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go. Thank you,
All right.
buddy.
You
And
good,
I'll
man.
see you around.
Enjoy
I'll be
yourself.
around.
All right, no problem.
So this particular setup is a triangle. So you see they have the triangle arrangement here. How you doing? Love your look. Love your look.
You too, my man.
Thank you. And so it looks like they kept the format pretty much the same. This is Be Immigrant. Sorry, Be Migrant. Sorry, my bad. Be Migrant. And they're getting ready for a tour. So you know what? How about this? Maybe we'll just join the tour. Well, let's see what they got going on in the seminar area. And there's a lot of folks here today. And you see all of these containers. One of the beauties of Photoville is that they take these shipping containers and create galleries out of them. This is one that I definitely want to come back and check out. This is the one that's dedicated to Mr. Rogers, Is Your Neighbor Worthy, Loving? And also, I do believe Lynn Johnson is the photographer. So I read, she was one of the photographers that documented his life. And while he was doing his show, Fred, and that is Fred McFeely Rogers, which we know was an inspiring presence on public television, Mr. Rogers. And so there you have it. Okay, but we'll go through it. We're going this week. We'll step back and do a lot of these individually. This is the New York Times, and this is their exhibition. And this one is with photographs by Todd Hesler. Introduction by Louis Ferris Sidorni. And this one is Inside New York's Migrant Shelters, Fear, Joy, and Hope. And you see all of these amazing photos. And we'll walk by and just kind of like take a look at it. I'll let you pause here so that way you can read it, or if you want to pause your video at any given moment while you're looking at this. And then some beautiful photos. And look at that. The lobby of the Roosevelt Hotel became a processing center for the thousands of asylum seekers who came to New York City. It's another playing chess, hotels. It's very humid out here today, y'all. Very humid. Beautiful photos. The dirt is there, but you get used to it. I really like New York. Ain't that the truth? I want to aspire to more. I want to get out of here as quickly as possible. Yeah, so beautiful. Beautiful captures. I mean, not that the situation is beautiful, but the captures are beautiful. And to think of all of the crazy stuff that's going on in this country right now. Um, Here we go. These are great. These are beautiful photos. Beautiful captures. We're getting spoiled. This was never my idea. I didn't leave my country under the conditions we fled for this, says Ingrid Haneo. Haneo expressing her discomfort with the hotel services that came with a taxpayer-funded stay. Yeah. Ingrid and William Haneo exchanged wedding rings near City Hall. Doing their homework in their room, Louis and Antonella, the Muslim men, mostly from West African nations, gathered for Friday prayers outside the tent shelter at Randall's Island, which is now closed. It's interesting. Families were housed in a maze of small cubicles inside the tent shelter at Floyd Bennett Field, defunct airstrip in the Marine Park neighborhood in Brooklyn. Wow. I love this documenting. I cannot wait to start documenting again. And that's what we're going to be doing. And you'll be joining me as I do it. Most of Saul 33 became the Randall's Island Shelter's de facto mayor during his stay. Saul, who is from Mauritania in West Africa and speaks 5 languages, served as a conduit between the staff and migrants seeking communication help. Wow. And I always say, people think that the people that are migrants are uneducated, but they are full of education. Think about this. This man knows 5 languages and was acting as a liaison between folks. These are not just nobodies. These are people that are somebodies. Again, you see the stretch of containers here today. We have a full staff. I think they'll let us stop them. And I'm not sure if they're going to do another tour. I think they're getting ready for a tour over there, but I'll stay connected to that. And so let's see who else is here. Oh, Photo Wings is also great. Photo Wings, our partnership help visual storytellers come together. Photo Wings. And this side is photographs by many people. Um, this one's called In This Together. It was presented by the Eddie Adams Workshop in partnership with Photo Wings. Looks like they're getting ready. Oh, are they getting ready? They're getting ready for it. Okay, let's go and join. Let's go on over. This is the Leica area. Photography is about personal vision. So let's just all focus on our own visions and share them with each other. Let's share what we're all capturing as we're exploring Dumbo. I think we're going to head in for the highlight six. Maybe we'll start there and then we'll feel it out. So I like intuition. So you have to believe, I'm not it's like, let's move. If we're feeling it, maybe we'll stay there fire out. So thank you again for coming. Let's have some fun. Thank you. These are all the Leica people. I mean, all the cameras are represented here. I see Sony, Fuji, but so I'm not sure. They're going to do a walk, and several people will be walking around with their new Converse. Yeah, I think so. Right, so you're helping us put it together. Yeah. So kind of you get lost. Jack has my location. Jack's gonna be right here. But we'll be good. If you get lost, you can just come back and ask Jack where we are. Like, find me there. Okay, so what is the most important thing about you're taking photos? Light. So like very diffused overcast day. That actually is kind of nice. I love working with harsh contrast. But we're not gonna have them today, but we have maybe a little bit of wet surface. Very positive reflections going on. So we have a very even distribution of light. So what I would normally focus on is trying to get maybe some more engaging with people and framing something nicely like a background. This kind of day is the day when I focus on people. When there's no light, besides like light and shadow that I can play with, I'll start focusing on people and environment and what's happening. I don't want to tell you all what to focus on. It's just whatever speaks to you. And if you feel like you got something like interesting, like come over and share it if you have a speaking chance. Who's secretly the film? Okay. Okay. Show me later. Everybody else can like share what you're doing. And yeah. So I'm gonna lead. I can cut. Everybody's good to like walk at a brisk pace. Cool. So let's go around. Here, let's go on the side. You're in my way, mister. Hey, what's up, Butch? There's the man, Butch Quick. How you doing, buddy? What's up, partner? How are you? There's the man. There he is. Hey, what's going on? Yes. The other legend. Yes. She was on the team last year, and I was on the team with her last year. I see you're walking around doing the photos again this year. So, hello everybody. She's on the team, so now she's gonna be photographing. They're going. They're going on their walk. So everybody's going. That's the Leica walk, which is heading out. And so I'm just hanging out here.
Me too.
What are you up to, sir?
I've been here since 12. I met my nephew-in-law
Your nephew's here?
over there. One of my
Okay.
nephew-in-law. I love the kid. He's my nephew. Yeah, we were over in Time Out.
Oh,
And
Time Out is the place to eat.
had some barbecue.
Oh yeah. Did you go upstairs or downstairs?
Went up to the top.
Oh yeah, the top.
Had that brisket.
Oh, the brisket upstairs.
finish it.
Yes.
Couldn't finish it.
Yes.
So he's taking it home.
Oh, okay. How you doing? I'm Ron. How you doing? And
Yeah.
but at least the rain broke.
Oh, man, I've been here since 12.
You got here
30.
early. You got here on time.
Yeah, about
I couldn't get out there.
12:30.
It started to rain.
And it was just sprinkling.
It was sprinkling. And I was
Just
like, okay.
sprinkling.
And
So
then
it was good. I walked around, and then the second coming of Jesus rolled through, and then we went inside, had drinks, and then needed some food to handle the drink.
Y'all, this is the amazing Mr. Quick. He will walk up to anyone on the streets. He sees someone wearing something special, looking special. He knows how to talk to folks.
Special.
And
Everyone wants to be seen.
say that again.
Everyone wants to be seen.
And everyone is what?
Everyone is special.
There you go. And he treats everyone exactly like that. Everyone is special. And he will walk up to strangers, to us, but quickly they will become his friends.
They're strangers no more.
They're strangers
And
no
that's what
more.
it's all about. A handshake. And a
You're
smile.
only a stranger until you say hello.
Hello. There you go.
Yeah.
And it's done.
So, guys, I mean, there's a lot of people here today.
Oh.
The opening weekend is always the biggest.
Yes. And I'm so glad that despite the rain, the people came.
Yes. I like that this year they also separate the merch from the station.
You know what? I never really recognized that they had so much merch.
Oh yeah.
That used to be like over there.
And this year I have to get another. I have a shirt for almost every year.
Oh.
So this is a black shirt. We've always said we wanted a black shirt,
Wow.
and now they have a black shirt. So
Well, hopefully next year.
let's walk over to the merch so I can show it off to
I'm
people.
hoping
How you
we'll
doing?
next year have stuff up on these walls.
Oh, that's why I'm going away. That's why I gotta get out
I
to the
sent
world.
my sister. I sent her a whole thing about you.
Oh, you
She wanted
did?
it. I pimped you out.
Look, guys. Hello. How you doing?
Hi.
So this is the new shirt. I like it. I like the new shirt, 2025. I'm gonna get one at some point. I hope before they sell out. Well, they're not gonna sell out anytime soon. Today's the first day. That's my size, the large.
I'm looking at the extra large. Hello. Talk about the chunky monkey.
These days, it could be the extra large too.
Learn to breathe.
But this is a large, so
Oh.
that I'm wearing.
Okay.
So for those that don't know, I'm wearing one of the older shirts. Let me just.
2019, my first time coming.
Yeah, yeah,
When they had the stacks.
yeah. That was the stacks.
Yeah.
2019.
Oh,
And so I got lucky when I was working here. They had some others that they were trying to get rid of because they were clearing out the inventory, and I got almost every year.
Wow.
The years that even though I went here, even though I came to visit, I did not purchase, but I was able to gather them all last year,
Nice.
and then I got one where they all the founders signed it. So
Yeah, you can't beat that.
okay, let me just turn this around so you guys can see who's talking here, because I know y'all probably say, who is this person? We don't know who he is,
I like his
and
locks.
who?
This guy, I like his locks.
Yes, it's so beautiful.
And they should always be called locks. Not
Dreads.
There's nothing dreadful
There's nothing dreadful about it.
about the crown
Uh-huh.
and the mane. of
Okay,
power.
guys, so now you can see me now with my buddy right there.
Hey, hello, people. Welcome to Photoville.
Yeah, hey, Serena's in the building. So this is the shirt I'm wearing right now. This is the 2019 shirt. And so I have the first one. I have the actual first shirt from Photoville in my collection. And but I'm definitely going to get to 2025 because I think it's so. I love. We've been waiting for black. We have not had the black shirt yet, and now there's a black shirt, and so there he is. He's. You see Mr. Quick. Mr. Quick cannot. He cannot resist a photo.
No, I cannot. I mean, it's essential.
And here we are. Here we are, y'all. Check him out.
Love it.
There he is.
Beautiful. Great kid. Love it.
So, and
I
so,
absolutely love your cut.
yeah.
This is outstanding. Can I get a shot at you?
You see? Did you? I told you he just loves people. He just loves people. Look, he's getting a shot. He's in there. He's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. He is. Okay, there we go. Now he is an amazing photographer. You are now being photographed by one of the greatest. So
The dog needs to remain in motion. So this is me and what I do, and here so once I tweak, make whatever edits, the picture's yours. So hit me with whatever, however you want to receive it, and it's yours. All right, so I'm just gonna finish through both of these, like white, color.
he is the man. Look at him. He's in action. And so you see, I'm photographing her from behind, so that way I'd be respectful of not photographing her face and put her on video, unless she asks to be so. But you see that I am really focusing on Mr. Quick in this footage.
Yeah.
And make sure I'm not in his way.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get on that feet.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity.
And guys, you just saw Mr. Quick in action. Absolutely amazing.
So you have a glove.
And I also love your hairstyle, and I love the look. Thank you. So, Mr. Quick,
Yes.
again, you just jumped into action as always, and
You always want to have this with you, and because you never want to miss an opportunity.
this is very true. So, Mr. Quick, how many photos? I mean, just a round off number. If you can, you've been doing this for a while.
Since 2019.
How many photos have you? How many individuals have you photographed on the streets?
God, thousands.
Thousands.
Thousands. Because I,
Thousands.
whenever I travel, especially by car,
Yes.
I make sure to stop into towns, park my car, and walk.
So this is not just something you do in New York.
Oh God, no.
You do this everywhere you
Everywhere
go.
I go, and never leave home without. If I go to the gas station, the supermarket, I've stopped people in the aisles of ShopRite and Stop and Shop. Any restaurant, I've gotten up on the table and approached people while they're eating.
Y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that?
Just, I don't want to miss that opportunity.
Yes.
The beauty of that person.
Yes.
And there's always something unique about everyone.
Yes.
It's not necessarily about that stunningly model-esque looking person. I actually avoid those people. That person that just has this unique, it's about themselves and how they just get up, put it on,
Yes.
and look outstandingly fabulous.
You see, this is why he's one of my best friends. He's one of my best people in the city. I could not ask for him to just know an amazing photographer like him, but He is so much beyond his photography. He's just a great guy.
Well, thank you,
We
sir.
were on the phone yesterday, and I was like, if cause we could stay on the phone I said, we better get off the phone because we'll see each other tomorrow, and we'll talk for hours.
I'm so glad they don't charge by the minute anymore.
Exactly.
That would not be a good thing today.
So Rashawn's in the building. Hey, what's going on, Rashawn? Aya's in the building. She says, what kind of camera does Mr. Quick use?
Oh, I shoot with a Fuji X Pro 2.
A Fuji X Pro 2.
Fabulous little rangefinder. Um, I especially love the form of this camera, how comfortably it fits in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I walk the streets for 8 to 10 hours a day.
Okay.
This is easy. It's on my wrist, piece of cake. And especially when you're approaching the total stranger,
Mm-hmm.
having it right there and ready for the shot.
Wow.
And being ready is the most
It's the most
thing
important.
ready in the world that you can do, because whatever the area, the situation, the street, the corner,
Yes.
set your camera.
Yes.
So the only thing you're messing with is maybe your ISO, or
And just-
maybe your f-stop.
And just be able to
And
just
it's-
pick one thing and you're ready to shoot.
because I only have seconds.
You seconds. The
Everyone's
conditions
busy.
can change also in seconds.
And everyone's busy.
And everyone's busy.
They're on the streets for a reason. They had a destination.
Yes.
For being out, and they're blessing me with this opportunity to capture their authentic self.
Oh man.
That's everything.
See y'all. Mr. Quick blessed us with some good wisdom there. Mr. Quick, I'm gonna let you do your thing. Now, did you see Jamel around here? Was Jamel Shabazz here today?
I've not seen Gianni.
I'm gonna walk around.
We'll continue.
I can't figure out where all these things are. And I know your buddy has
photography conundrum.
by the water.
Yes,
Okay.
they're doing live developing of shots.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that sounds interesting, y'all. Y'all want to go check that out?
My film camera, they're developing them right there.
Ah,
Incredible setup.
y'all.
You know, process.
Like they're like the folks of like and also, is it true that all the Fujis are crop cameras
No,
format?
they have medium and full.
So they do have full.
Yeah, I think the GFX RS, something like that,
Okay.
is medium. They do have a full, but
Mostly crops, right?
yeah,
Sensors.
sensor doesn't really affect me. I'm using a 23 millimeter.
Okay.
Heavens,
23 millimeter.
I love it.
Ah.
I think as a crop sensor, it's I think like a 35,
Okay.
and I
Oh,
I like
another
the
star. Say, what's going on? Hey, yes. Hello, folks. Tell people what's your name.
I am Salimah Ali.
Uh-huh. And what's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Salimah1. That's SALIMAH and the number one. Find
Nice.
some fantastic portraits there.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. And so this is my first time seeing you in the business since February. Well, since I got out of surgery.
Oh, okay.
And but what brings you down to Photoville this year?
Always the images, the people,
Mm-hmm.
seeing the many different styles of photography.
Yes, yes.
That's what brings me
Every year, right?
every year.
Every year. Do you have any Photoville t-shirts?
No,
Do you collect them?
I don't.
Yes,
I'm trying to find space for other stuff that I have.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Yeah.
So, are you just arriving?
No, I've been here for a minute.
Have you seen Jamel? Is he around
I
here?
haven't seen him yet.
Okay. Anyone that you've seen that we know together? Was Howard here?
Yes, he was here earlier.
Oh, okay. So anyway, so guys, follow her. Her work is incredible. She's an amazing person. Again, what I love about photographers, I always tell you about photographers, is that there's two extremes. They're either or. They're either amazingly gracious, kind, beautiful, giving, or they're ridiculously offbeat, insulated, they don't have conversations with people, and they don't know how to act. There's only two types of photographers in the world. Oh, they get so into gear, they get into all the stuff that doesn't matter. And the great photographers like I met some of the most amazing photographers in Photoville, and they are the what do you want to call it? The more respected and exceptional they are, the nicer they are, and that's because they realize we're all blessed as photographers to be photographers. At the Brooklyn Museum,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Brooklyn Museum, World Photography Day.
We did. Oh, yes.
Yes,
I'm Salimah.
yes.
Right there. Girl.
She had. She is on. She is on.
A handshake
On.
will take me.
She is great. Hey, Serena, I see you in the building. Serena is in the building,
Definitely.
and
Yes.
let me turn this camera around so you can see me. They need a better switch on this program here, so I can see you guys better. I should be able to just slide it and just.
That day.
Here we go. Here you go. Now you can see me.
Oh, and this is my favorite color. Red.
Okay, there you go. Now you can see me.
Frank.
So
Cute.
there we are. So you see me here. I got my camera in over here. I got my bandana to hold the sweat. How you doing? And so I am here. I am here. And so I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna kind of like just continue to see who's in the building, what photographers we run into, because I can hang out and talk with these two all day, but I'm gonna keep it moving. And let me see what's going. Am I okay? Okay, we just a little foggy. We're a little steamy. It's so humid today.
Am I hitting this button up there? Can't see
Let
her.
me see here. Let me just see here. Let me go in here, and I am going to wipe my lens and just make sure it's clean. There we go. You know, I gotta always make sure the lens is in place. So, guys, are you ready to go to the next area? Okay. So I'm gonna roam around with these folks.
And what you can do, edit. Okay.
Love you, bro.
Love you.
And
Like I said, I told Tarita about you. I
yes.
sent her the links to two of your Instagram thing.
Uh-huh.
Told her you coming to Ghana,
Uh-huh.
South Africa,
Yes.
and you all these things.
Yes. After here I come. January.
Oh, you are?
No more America.
Oh, wow.
God bless you.
No more America.
Not
If
so
well,
good.
hopefully they'll let us back in when we leave.
Taking a-
That's the
just
next.
taking a
That's the
photo.
big question.
Yeah, so I can connect it.
Right.
What are you doing?
Taking a photo to connect with the picture.
Really? Oh, okay.
So,
See. That's what you have to do. Is put your face on the picture so you know who you are.
Yeah.
It's so important,
that
This
way,
journey of learning.
guys.
that way.
Is this under the Brooklyn Bridge? Yes, Serena.
I love it.
Look,
And then I press done.
we're under the Brooklyn Bridge. Look at that. You see that? That's a good shot, right? Wasn't that cool? That was cool. And then you see the bridge, the Brooklyn Bridge. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm underneath, so I gotta do this way. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Oh, okay.
So you can see back there.
This is so.
Back this way. Here we go.
This isn't good.
So you see that part? There we are. The Brooklyn Bridge.
And I got my first.
Okay. So are you guys ready to go to the next place? And let's see who else we run into. And I see a bunch of photographers, a bunch of folks
Yes.
coming through here.
Yes.
Lots of people. They're all coming through. People. Okay.
I will work as a creative director, branding, and tax design.
She said, awesome, beautiful. I can tell from the base of the bridge.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, indeed. Okay, so let me switch this camera around. I gotta tell you, they gotta do better for the mobile on this StreamYard. Hello. How you guys doing? And okay, here we go. So here we go. We're gonna put that back. Okay, now you guys can see the back from the back camera. Okay, now you can see what I'm seeing. You see people coming. Someone's getting married or got married today.
And November, December.
I'll run into you guys. Okay.
Okay.
Roam around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I got an audience to please.
Do you?
Love you.
Yes.
Love these people. I love them. I love them. How you guys doing?
Great. How are you?
Good. So we're back to the climate and the climate museum. For those that joined in late, this is a slab of ice, and in it is a photograph, and they talk about climate change. And check this out. Look at that. Look at that. And you see the people interacting. Hello, hello.
Oh, that's good. Oh, really?
So it's melting. It's melting. It's melting. Okay. Yeah, mind blowing, right? Exactly, married or prom. Okay. Here's another exhibition. It's called Heritage in Focus. Francesca Angela, and it says Eric. It's a bunch of people: Eric Gayafi, Yael Martinez, Victor Zay, Diaz, and Diago Lopez Calvin. This is curated by Kristen Lubin and Tiff Jin, and presented by the Moments Funds and Magnum Foundation. Look at these. So I'm gonna just kind of give you guys some viewing. I love how they use the large photo, aerial photo, as the backdrop, and then they have the small photos on the page, on the exhibition. You see in the backdrop, those are the streets. And here, what country is this? Let me see what country. La la la. Let me see what country. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm getting all these messages. Close to the documentary photographer. Documentary photographer is leading. Okay, so this is the World Moments Heritage. I'm trying to see. Oh, it's in Ghana. Okay, Ghana. It is Ghana. I thought it looked familiar. Look at that.
Are you from California? I think very much the things Florida. Oh, okay. You're so happy with the race.
Beautiful photos. You love photography. This is the place to be. Photoville. Photoville is the place to be. Look at this, y'all.
Done a lot of work in the art-based circuit. I've talked to many different people, and want to find a way to like talk about fundamental themes in a physicalized way, like to bring
Look
materiality.
at that.
Pretty abstract idea.
And so these are different parts around the world. So it's not just Ghana, but it looks like it's Mexico as well. So there's Mexico. Um, this one is Indonesia. The one in the middle, that's Indonesia. And then this one is Ghana. Okay. And the last one is Peru. The last one here is Peru. And in the Andes, ancient systems of canals and dams ensured that pre-Inca communities had enough water during the dry season.
I would keep making my round.
Then, look at that. That's beautiful. See the water falling like it's in the cave. Beautiful. So this is called Heritage in Focus. Heritage in Focus. Now this one's called Permanent Vacation. Permanent Vacation. This one is photographed by Lana Lepsuk and presented by Photoville.
My wife is from Tampa. I know other side of Florida.
I from Florida.
Yeah, that's it.
And so this one is not a triangle, but this one is a square. So this is one of the cubes. One of the cubes. And so you again, you see all the different themes. There's history. There's photos of that regard the planet, ecological photos, um, and then something as simple as vacation. Here's a series of photos on someone's vacation, and they just photographed. Cool, right? Cool. And then let me give you the last part of this cube. Uh, the dealers guys. So you got right here, and there, yeah, vacation time. Looks like they were on multiple vacations because you got Niagara Falls in there. There's a couple other places that are not just. Well, let's find out. Is it just? Is it just? Welcome to a vacation portrayed lives as Asian Americans, retires, and seniors living in Florida. Okay, but they've traveled to many destinations. Okay. La la la. See if you can read that so that we can see it later on. Dad is 83 and mom is 76. They also love travel adventures, enjoying splitting their time between Asia and North America. Beautiful. Asian Americans. Okay, this is the climate change, folks. And let's make our way around. Let's make our way around. More cubes. So I see some folks are joining in. And these are all the sponsors. All the sponsors for Photoville right there. The sun is trying to come out. And it's a big expanse of folks. And he's got a container this year. Okay, here we go. Oh, sorry. And then now this is one of these sea expeditions. So you have the a perimeter and you have the inside, and it's in a sea. What's going on, sir? This is a star, Washington Post, Washington. What's going on? Is this your exhibition today?
No. I didn't exhibit this year.
You didn't.
I liked it so much, I wanted to come back. So
Oh,
that's why I'm back. Yeah. So I'm coming to see everybody else stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you on film.
Okay.
Because I know you're used to that.
No,
And
it's okay.
so now are you still at the Washington Post?
I'm still at the Washington Post.
Still at the Washington Post. I haven't seen you in a year.
Mhm.
What was your year like? I mean, you went through the election after this.
Oh, yes.
You've seen the election. You saw the intensity of it all,
Yeah.
but then you saw also the changing of the guard,
Yes.
and then there's so much going on at the Washington Post.
That's right.
So much volatility. So many people are leaving. So many people changes. Executives, anchors. I mean, well, not anchors, but correspondents.
And I've been there since 1996.
You've been there since 1996. So, how are you navigating the new era?
I am constantly looking for new images to create.
Yes.
Like constant. Like I always want to do something new. And coming to Photoville, this kind of recharges my batteries. It's already
Nice.
hyper, but this is supposed to be overload. So like I'll see something and it'll spark like you see a picture like this where there's shadows.
Yes.
They go, oh my God, I can do a whole essay on shadows.
Yeah.
Like that's how
It's so true.
This photo festival is.
That's why I love Photoville also because this year I'm not working this year at Photoville. So this year I took off because I'm moving. I'm packing my house up, and heading back to Africa to photograph. So I may be giving you my number if you need a photographer in South Africa and Namibia.
Nice.
I'll be in that region.
This is my pal here, a very good pal of mine, who was extremely instrumental in my exhibition last year. This woman right here.
How you doing? Oh, there we go.
This woman right here.
Wow.
Because
Wow.
I would never have heard of this. She orchestrated the whole thing.
And when I saw his work, I was stunned.
He was walking over.
I was like, who the hell did this? I mean, this is gorgeous. This is the work, the beauty of it all. So we have you to thank for that.
That's right. Black women. So you know this whole
They always keep us on point. They always
black women, the vice versa. None of this BS they be talking.
say it, brother. Say it. They keep us. They keep us. They make it happen.
No, I knew his work needed to be.
Yes.
And when I joined Post,
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I saw Marvin's conference, you know, that was such a great. They were outside today to show that the Bruce is not just about national politics.
Yes.
Marvin's work embodies that, you know.
And it was the centerpiece of Photoville. I mean, I tell you, like I said, I used to work the desk. I was here on team. I've done the team twice, 2 years in a row. But this year, let's see, everybody loves him. Everybody loves him. Look at all the love, the love.
This is my girl.
And he is, and she's my girl. This is my girl. This is my girl. And you see all these photographers gather here, guys.
Sandy Stevenson. This is
How are you?
Yeah.
Washington.
Yes.
oh no, she the big girl. That shit man.
Oh,
She the boss.
she's a boss now. She's a boss girl.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I love it.
Oh my God.
Mar-
We had a good
Marvin.
time. We had a good time. Like
Like I said, I was
Photoville effect.
just walking by,
Yeah.
and I just kept going back and just like staring at it, and then I didn't realize he was the photographer. 'Cause he was with the young lady that was with you, right? Was it a young lady that was with you?
Can't even. There was somebody, but
Yeah, there was somebody with him,
on
and
the phone or they
she was the makeup. She did something about makeup. The stylist.
Yes, Cherie came by.
So and then look, the elephant memory is still there.
Cherie came by because I said, Cherie, you gotta come up. You're in the pictures. You know, she knows
Yes.
the exhibit. I had already seen the pictures. You know, like
Yes.
I was more excited about everybody else's, but what shocked me was the size. I never
The
seen my
size.
So to see it, I mean, I'm talking about like, you know.
Yes, it was the centerpiece.
It was huge.
It was the centerpiece. I mean, like I said, I've been here for years. I've been coming to this Photoville since it started. When they used to have the containers stacked on each other
I remember.
back in the day. It was just like this, but it was the whole area.
The whole area was stacked. Yeah, it was much bigger.
And that was before they developed this park. At first, this park wasn't here back then, and it was just a small piece of real estate.
Yeah.
Because all this right here was like gravel, and you would walk through here and on the gravel to get to Photoville that was like in this section.
And
And
it must have been much.
It was smaller, but it was on top of each other.
And it wasn't in all the boroughs at the time, right?
No, it wasn't in all the boroughs. Only here.
No, this is.
But he
I was like,
he won my heart from the moment. I was like, dude,
I wanted to come back.
dude.
I wanted to come back here, exhibit or not. I'm going to come back as many times as I can.
And how long you gonna be in town?
I'll probably leave tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, because I got get back to work.
Yes, you gotta get back to work.
This is special. So I was like, I got to come back.
So guys, this is called. I know you guys are in there. No questions, right? You guys have no questions. Okay. So Serena, this is my YouTube channel. I've graduated. No, I used to just have an Instagram channel, and that's what happened last year. I just started it.
Doing it on.
I just started last year.
Seth around here?
Yeah, and Seth is around. You remember Seth?
Yeah, was he here today?
I haven't seen Seth, but I'm sure he's somewhere around here.
He's not here.
Seth's from Adorama. And so Seth is my mentor.
Okay.
So one of my mentors. And I used to go over to Adorama every lunch break to get lessons and then run back to work. And then after that, I became a professional photographer. and then I ended up in Africa, photographing the people, the culture, and I just handed my resignation on December 4th. December 10th, I was in South Africa. That was in 2016.
Oh, okay.
And then I ended up living in South Africa until
Where
2017.
where do you live in South Africa?
I was in Johannesburg,
That's right, yeah.
Sandton, right outside.
Okay.
And then I ended up living also in Cape Town.
I spent a month in South Africa in 2004,
Oh,
and it was most of the time I was in Rosebank, Johannesburg.
oh, Rosebank,
Then I went to
yes.
Pretoria, and then I spent a week in Cape Town.
Oh,
But I loved it.
and I got lucky. I got
You went to
very.
Soweto? You've been to
I went to Soweto. I did everything.
Yeah,
I was there for 3 months. So my friend, who's a travel agent, she was like, "Well,
Take your
have you ever done wildlife photography?" And I said, "No." She's like, "We got a spot for you if you want to go." And I ended up for not one but two safaris. And I did this incredible. I was a new kid on the block. I had never photographed wildlife in my life.
long lens.
I had my lenses. I had everything. And when I look back at the photos and knowing that I was just starting, and some of the photos I captured, one of them is going to be an exhibition next week for a interior design event that's happening here in New York City. And but you just never know if you just open your heart to the universe and what you want to do, and it just happens. And my whole life changed. Next thing you know, I came back home, and then other doors start opening up.
That's awesome. No, when I saw, I was like,
Yeah, yeah, and he's there. I was like,
no, wait, that's the new T-shirts.
no, this is the old one. This is the 2019.
I like that. I buy the T-shirts.
I have all of them. I have all of them. And
I'm gonna get some.
because I worked with them last year, we were clearing out all the shirts. So I ended up saying, whatever shirt I don't have, I'm going to have. And I went through every one of them. And then the very first one they had was a small. Now I can't get in the small, but
Don't let me rub.
I'm like, exactly.
This extra large.
But what I told them, I said, can I have the small? They were like, really? You want the small? I said, absolutely. And I said, and I want you to write on it. 'Cause I had all the founders of the Photoville. And so they all signed the small. So it's in my house, waiting to when I finally settle when I come back home from Africa. I'm going back to South Africa. And so,
I heard
yeah.
you're gonna go live there.
I am going to live half in Africa and half in America. So I'll be here and then I'll be there. And then I'll be handing out my card to CNN, whoever wants me, or Washington Post, or whoever wants to. I'll be on location in Africa, so if they need me.
Or the great Sandra Stevenson.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's right.
wait,
Boss
I
back.
remember you.
Yeah, uh-huh.
We talked in the tent.
Yes.
Yes, I remember. Oh, yes, that was a great class.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
She did. That's right.
we were talking journalists.
And if your stuff is good, you got to pass the boss.
So
If you,
and
you need this is the one. She can be like, okay. You know
so
what I mean?
we'll be talking because I'll be on the road. But I'm excited about it. My house right now is being renovated so I can sell it.
Okay, wait. Here in New York.
Yeah, right in Clinton Hill. So
Out?
no, I'm out. I'm just I've had it for 30 years.
How many rooms?
It's 2 bedroom. And I'm at peak. I'm at what do you say? I am 61 years old.
Wow.
And so I get my Social Security in February,
Ah,
and I'm just going to enjoy life. I have my pension, all that stuff coming, and I'm just going to do it.
where you gonna live when you
I
sell?
need an
Well,
email address.
I will be living with
Not with
my son, so I'll be living out of his garage and out of one of the bedrooms.
about
Yeah,
No, but it's good. You don't have to have that.
no
You
more.
don't have to deal with that anymore.
Yeah, I'm paying off all the debt. I'm paying off all the stuff from business, and I want to just be free to just roam.
I gotta do the same thing.
Yeah. If someone says, Ron, we need you to be in such and such, I'm there.
I'm so happy.
And look, I bought my apartment 30 years ago to retire from it.
That's how you do it.
And now it's a great return. So,
I'm short of retirement. I got some years on it. I got ways to go.
yeah, you're
But
the baby.
I'm gonna do a trail in the heartbeat. Double wide trailer. Set up a little dock room in that.
Marvin, I wish you were here longer.
No, I know. It's okay. I'm never too far away. I come up here all the time. I was just up here a couple of weeks ago to photograph the great Latanya Richardson Jackson.
Really?
Yes, she's in the play.
Breaking news, y'all. Breaking
You gotta see
news.
it. Purpose. That is the name of the play.
Yes,
That's
purpose.
right. Latanya Richardson Jackson, directed by Felicia Rashad.
Oh yes, that the play. Yes,
Oh, it's bad. I
yes.
took her picture, y'all.
You did the
Hey, wait
portraits.
a minute. It's tomorrow to Tony's. We gotta wish her luck.
Yes.
We want her to win. We want her to win the Tony tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Y'all got breaking news here, y'all. Breaking news.
Hey, it's tomorrow, right? Oh, wait, the big boy's I gotta say hello to him. I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get.
I'm gonna roam around
No, you go ahead. Where's Zelda? I want to say hi before he disappears. Hold on.
and I just want to say thank you again. And, I mean, Marvin really loves you.
Oh no,
And
his work is amazing.
but my memory, I was like, wait a minute, I said, I remember we were in the tent. Yes,
That was little old me.
yes.
Still bouncing around.
But you're doing your thing, and you are impacting lives.
While doing my best.
Yeah, and that's what matters.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's because I want to impact lives. I want to be able to make a difference.
Yes.
And now that I have this little thing here on YouTube, I can change the world with it.
It's not live though, right?
It is live. That's why I'm pointing away from you.
Okay.
I'm just pointing over there. The guy saw it when you're not in the screen all there.
Okay.
But yeah, the whole thing is just to be out there. First of all, also I'm revisiting all the places I went when I was my first time ever taking this position of being a full-time photographer.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going back to South Africa, back to Namibia, back to Botswana, back to Zimbabwe, back to Zambia, and then I'm gonna come back home, and then whatever projects I have to do here in the States, I'll kind of like coordinate it that way.
Right.
And then I'm going back, and then going back to West Africa and go to my friends in Nigeria, go to my friends in Ghana, going to Senegal.
I'm going.
Well, the great thing is, look, I said the big plan was, okay, when I bought my apartment, I was 30 years old. And I said, I don't know how I'm going to save for retirement. I was just on Wall Street at the time. And I was like, but this is going to be my retirement. And now it's so. And now I can live, because I pay between mortgage and rent and all that stuff, $2,000 a month. That's not including food and all that stuff.
Right. Right.
So
Which
I
is
said,
still reasonable.
if I took which is reasonable.
That is so reasonable.
But if I take $1,000 and I give that money to my friends in Africa, it means so much more to them. And that means their life is going to be better.
Mhm.
So I can stay with my friend, they got a room. Stay with another friend, they got a room. So I'll just be in their rooms.
Just be bopping around.
And for the first time, Jamel Shabazz he's one of my mentors as well. He says, Ron, your next level is to create a book. And I can't create a book while I'm working. So I'm going to take this year and a half
Uh-huh.
to just well, I just thought about this. I said, I'm going to revisit all these places because I took pictures of all these amazing people,
Mhm.
and I'm hoping that they're still there so I can show them now, almost 10 years later.
Wow.
A lot of them were young, they were kids or they were teenagers, and now they're adults. And what a great story.
I think so.
So that's what I really want to do. It's full circle. It's full circle in almost 10 years.
Wow.
So, but it's going to be great. I'm excited about it. I feel that I get all excited. My broker was like, we got to try to get this on the market as soon as possible. But I was like, well, it's the contractor's fault. The contractors are like, ah. But as soon as I sell it, January, I'm
Sure it won't be a problem.
oh no,
It's over in
the apartments in my neighborhood sell in 2 weeks.
So great.
2 weeks.
It's so
So that's what he said. He said, be ready because as soon as it goes in the market,
you got to
he
go.
he said, then you'll just be here for about a month as it's going through contract.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but
Congratulations.
I cannot wait. I love Africa so much. It's my
I
heart.
love Africa.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
And,
in Dakar in November.
oh, really?
December.
Really?
Dakar, Senegal, yes. And I'm staying with a friend.
It's the best.
Yes.
It's the
I've
best.
never been to Africa.
Oh,
My first
oh.
trip was to Hong Kong. Oh wow. And Singapore. That was my first international trip.
Guy, I mean, man.
Yeah.
I mean, my first time was when I flew into Nigeria. As the plane was landing into Lagos, I went through hundreds of emotions at one time. It was, I saw the shanty tin roofs and the smoke billowing from above, and then the folks on the river and their little boats, and my brain was just like, I'm the first of my family line to go back to Africa, but as a free man. And it made me cry. I was in tears and laughing and full of joy at this. I had never in my life experienced all of this emotion in one moment.
Yep. Wow.
It was
It's true.
so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I went with my parents, my aunt, son,
Hmm.
nephew, my cousins, kids, and there's just so much emotion. It's like going back. It is. You feel
And you feel it.
really
There's a
feel it.
beacon in us that realizes that we're home. And every year I would go back. When my friend lived there, so I would go there every year for like 8 years for my birthday. And every year I would go, I would stay longer. And so I was curious. I said, "Well, why am I so attracted to this place? I can't leave it."
Yeah.
And so that was pushed me to do my ancestry.com. So I did my ancestry, and then I found out I was Nigerian.
30 something.
Shocked.
Almost 40.
Yes, almost 40%. I was like 37%. And I was like, it makes sense. And then I started going to Ghana. Then I started going to other places. But I cannot wait to get back because it's my heart. And when you're walking the streets, you're just like, these are my people.
And for you to say, as a free man,
Yes.
conversation with others, they have posted some Facebook posts.
Hmm.
She said, I remember picking cotton,
Mm.
they're paying my dad only 50 cents. And picking tobacco, there was these worms on the leaves
Mm.
that will sting your face.
Mm.
Yep. And you
My
pick
grandfather
that
was
one,
like,
you had to get
yeah.
out of debt.
Yes.
And you had to spend in their store.
Yes.
And they was just so
And me. And
Yep.
let me tell you, but I think we're living in the greatest time of our lives because so many young people, when you go online, and I'm always forwarding, if you ever follow me on my page, I'm always forwarding all these young people, all these young professors, and they are getting the history, they're documenting our history, they're sharing our history, and I just keep forwarding, repost, because it's like I'm in university all over again.
Yeah.
And I was in school, I didn't learn any of this stuff.
Yeah.
And now I'm 61 years old. I'm like, I'm
Not
just
I
learning
don't mean
about.
that you didn't learn, they didn't teach
They didn't teach
it.
it.
Was it.
It was hidden.
And now they're trying to hide
And now they're trying to
it.
hide it again.
Now they're trying to
Hide
hide
it
it. That
again.
is so painful.
It's so painful.
But we gotta be the ones to bring it out.
Yes.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Yes.
Not let it be hidden, and don't be afraid to share it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is our history.
These are histories.
People want to defeat it.
Hi, Sandra.
So guys,
I'm gonna bring that back.
you're probably like, Ron is just talking to everybody. Ron is just talking to everybody. You just hearing my conversation and me in my regular day.
I'm gonna go.
Yes, let's get booked together and out. Yes. I love this for you, Ron. Thank you.
I got it.
Sandra, thank you so much. I will reach out to you. And I'm coming to DC. I'm coming down.
Hey, listen, whatever you want.
I'm coming down. It's just a train away.
Well, you know what? It's just a train away. Like I took train.
Yeah, it's just a train away.
Train up here. I got it this morning. I almost drove. I was like, you know what? I'm like that. I was up till 1 a.m.
No, it's always the best.
And I was like, you know what?
Amtrak is so easy.
It really
You just
is.
get on and then you're here.
And then I got off at Penn Station, took the train, went
Yes.
to the hotel,
It's the best.
then walked over here. It's no problem. It's so easy.
I am so glad you're here today. You really the energy is incredible.
And this is so funny. He reviewed my portfolio.
Did he?
You talking about the bill?
God,
Oh wow. And Build is next week, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, but I'll see you there in Build.
I gotta see if I can slip away.
I'll be there. I'll
See
be
if I can
there.
get away for a day. 'Cause I love Bill.
Build is great.
First of all, that's like I'm a kid in a family.
For those out there, Build is the event for B&H Expo. It's going to be at Jacob Javits Center this year. Okay, I'm letting you guys go. I'm gonna let these viewers see the rest of this beautiful place.
Tell them to enjoy it. Enjoy it. Check it out. I wish y'all were here to
There you go. That was. Whoa! Who's giving me a pinch? Oh, what's going on? Hey! What are you doing, yo? Yo, this is Eric. This is Erica. It's so good to see you.
You've been on the other side.
No, I heard it's amazing over there. There's Mr. Butch.
get around.
Much did you meet?
How are you?
Look, I love this green on you. I love the color green.
Thank you. I just been at a real interesting talk in there.
What time is the talk?
It's over.
Oh, it's over. So you just got out.
It's out.
Oh, I missed all the talks today.
Yeah, just one now about disease.
About disease, really?
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
Yes, it sounds a little.
Wow. Do you know Erica?
No.
Erica?
She was asking me where to sit and.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not total. Just, I'm not 14. That's a problem.
Hey, that.
14.
So how long you in Brooklyn for? How long today?
Well, I was here since the beginning.
Oh, you got here at 12 o'clock?
Yeah.
You guys were disciplined. I was so tired.
No, because the weather. I mean,
In the storm.
yeah, I hid inside the pizza restaurant.
Doggy, look at the doggy. So cute. You're so cute. Oh my God.
Being official.
What's that?
Official.
Oh no! I'm not working. I'm not working this year.
Okay.
This year I took off from Photoville because I wanted to really dedicate this time to people in the community, my community, and just enjoy it. And also, I'm in the middle of renovation of my apartment, so
I thought you sold it.
it's in renovation right now. It's going to be painted all white.
Okay.
It's going to look really nice when it's done, and then it goes on the market in 2 weeks.
Okay, and then you're off to.
And then I'll be living in TNet, and I'll be here until
Okay.
probably December 4th. December 4th is looking like the date to head to Africa.
It's so excited. Okay.
And then I'll be working with you guys because we'll still do the meetups. We'll still
Okay.
and because Tim is going to be running the meetup in July.
Where?
I forgot what he said where it's going to be, but he's going to he has a space that he wanted to share.
Yeah.
I think it's somewhere down by Vesey Street. Is it Vesey? It's like the Hudson. What do you call it? Hudson. It's a name for that section. It's not Tribeca, but it's off from Tribeca, but towards the Hudson River. So that's where we'll be in July. So guys, we're talking shop. So I'm live right now on YouTube. But that's why I don't have the camera on you that way so you won't get in trouble.
All right, well, we can talk.
Yeah, we'll
about
talk,
that and just
but-
go back and forth because I'm willing to do Staten Island because I know secret place.
You want to do a Staten Island?
Yeah.
Okay.
The problem is transportation.
No, it's only a ferry away. And we've never done Staten Island. That would be great. If we could do Staten Island in August, that would be great.
Yeah, I mean, I can.
You wanna try
people-
it?
I can show people how to do it.
Think of something that has one that we always meet at the terminal. So that cures our bathroom problem.
Yeah.
So we can then you pick a place that we can easily get to. Even if we have to get on the train, that's also too.
Well, how
But as long as it's safe and fun.
yeah.
And something for people to photograph.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my girl Erica. Wow! I love you. Love you. There she goes. So guys, as you can tell, this is what I do. I love people. And especially meeting all these amazing photographers. They are all around. This is the food court where all the food is. And you see again, this is the nice layout. Here too, alone. Sorry, I probably should maybe sometimes when I'm with people pause. But I said, you know what? I just wanted to include you in my day. And so here we are. I'm just including you. Are you enjoying this? Serena says, when you come to the DC area, let a sister know. Serena, you know I'm on it. I'm going to let you know. So it says, Ron, what are you going to do with all your plants? I gave them away. I gave my plants away, Serena. I only have 8 plants left. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 12 plants left. That's it. You can pass through. Yeah. I have 12 plants left, Serena. 12 plants. I gave away. I gave away. My buddy took home with him. Okay, he loves plants just as much as I do. So let me flip this camera around so you can see me, so I can talk to you. Okay, you guys have been seeing that. Hold on a second. Let me. Come on, camera. There we go. Camera, and we're gonna switch this camera to me. And okay, here we go. So, so I gave away the plants to my buddy because he loves plants. He loves plants just as much as I love them. So he was so happy. He came with his big car, picked up the plants, and drove those babies up to his house. And he has been so happy. And I'm happy that they're with good people. One of my friends like, oh, you should sell your plants. You can get a lot of money for them. But I didn't want to give it to people that I did not know. So I gave the plants away to people that I love and that I know. And like if I want to see my plants, I can always visit their house, right? So that's the beauty also, is that I can visit their homes while doing while they have my plants. So I hear there's a lot going on over here. So I'm gonna walk over. I'm kind of like give you some distance here. This is your many American dreams behind the counter. Check that out. And this is New York University's Tisch School of Arts, right here behind me. So that's the NYU. And then you have this nice big piece of. Remember, we were just talking to Marvin. This is where his work was behind me, right here. See this big giant mural? His work was right on this, which is the center. I call the showcase of Photoville. And so this year they have VSCO, VSCO. It's called We the Creators. So there we go. Okay. So I'm gonna try to include you. The photos are beautiful. You know what? But let's go and see what everyone was talking about over here on the other end. Let's just check that out, right? The sun is out now. There's more places over there. And you can see, I gotta turn so you can see behind me so we can see together. Behind me, there's a big container there with photos on it. And then you see also that's the beer garden, entrance to the beer garden behind me there, where they have beer. And then there's something going on over here. There's other photographers in this area. Then you also see here Rising to Protect. And we can do that display in a little bit. There's so much to see. There's another photographer. There's a bunch of course, we're at Photoville, so there's going to be photographers everywhere. Everywhere. Oh, and you know what? There's our Butch in there. That's black and white darkroom. This is the black and white darkroom he was talking about. So there's a darkroom area, and it looks like they close it off with the darkroom. They have a curtain in there that close off, and you can get the darkroom. And here it is, right here. Here we go. And it's black and white darkroom. Okay. Hello, stranger. And so a bunch of folks are out here. And also, just so you can see something that happened here a couple of weeks ago. I'm not sure if you saw the news. Photoville goes all the way down to there as well. But here in New York City, we had a horrible accident. Um, there was a ship from Mexico that was over across the water by the seaport, and somehow it had a mechanical problems, and it ended up running into the bridge behind me. Let me just show you the bridge behind me, and some of the I think one or two sailors got killed, and lots were injured. And then this is the memorial. You can see it over here, dedicated to them. So we're gonna walk over there and check that out. So you're spending some time with me, and this is what we do. This is what I do when I walk around the city and just participate and bring you guys in. So how about this? I'm gonna switch the camera around again. And the great thing about being on these devices is that I don't have to be a super professional. I just got to show you what's going on. And so here we are. So this is much better for you. And you'll see people gathered here to take time to and respect and honor of the folks that lost their lives and the injuries. And these are from the Mexican ship that was here in New York City that ran into the Brooklyn Bridge a couple of weeks ago. And here's the memorial. Here's the memorial. People brought flowers. They got flowers here. They got the pictures. Here's the pictures of the sailors. I do believe the two sailors that passed away. And it was so unfortunate. And then this is what they were all lined up on the mat on the sail mast or like that lined up. And as they were standing, it ran into the bridge, and two of them lost their lives, and others were injured. And you'll see here, there's more footage here, more not footage, but more memorials, and then you can see also behind is where the ship broke onto here, onto this point, and you see the fence got broken down by the ship. But here we go. Here's the yeah. This is a memorial. It's unfortunate. Yeah, where you can see it from the distance, y'all. Here we go. Okay. I'll come back and take pictures of this later. Sad, right? Very sad. Very sad. I'm just taking a moment. He said, Ron gave away. Hey, Hannah. Hannah, did we? Who else? Who's still in the building? Who's still in the building? If if you're in the building, make sure you hit the likes. If you're in the building, hit the likes. Okay, we're gonna go back to Photoville, and I want you to see that. For those that have never been to New York, this is called the Brooklyn Bridge Park. One of our favorite parks. I literally watched them build this park from scratch. This used to be piers, and they converted this place into parks, and they just added the parks on, and now it's about 2 miles. I think it's 2 miles long or a mile and a half long. And then you got the beautiful buildings. I mean, everything's so. Isn't that a great shot right there? If I was using my camera, I would take a picture like that right there. See people follow. Look at these leading lines. Look at this. Look at this today. Great day, right? Great day to take pictures. You got that nice haze and the fog on the water because the temperature changes. Okay, so it looks like they're breaking down the musical part, and they'll be doing it again tomorrow. I'll come back out tomorrow, and be able to share more. But oops, here we are. Where should we go? Where should we go? Let's go back into the center and see what they got here, since the camera is now facing away from me so you can see more. So they had also, there's the stage. The stage was right there. And again, this is the I was telling you about Rising for Safer Future, Central African Republic. Such a so good to see all these countries represented. Absolutely beautiful.
Everybody knows that.
This one's called Photoville Around Town. Look at that. And this one is another triangle exhibition. This one looks like school shooting in America, and it has all the years represented. The names of the students that have been killed by gun violence in America. So sad. America loves her guns. America loves her guns. This one is the migration and movement. I am noticing a big theme here, and I with good reason. Um, Lots of exhibitions talking about migration, immigrants. So this over here is the beer garden. This is where you go to drink and eat. So you got the hot dogs and all the food and all that stuff there. And again, they had stuff here at the stage earlier today. Look at this. Look at that view. Look at that view. Look at Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Bridge. Look at that. This container exhibition hours. Okay, so they'll be closing at 6 o'clock today. Again, more students. Violence is no joke. But again, look at this. And this again inside. This one's called A Proclamation of Presence. And you have people signing. This is container number 10. Oh, the Cowboys are here again. The new Black West. Really cool. Look at that. The new Black West. I love these pictures. I definitely want to go to the western part, the Black communities in the western part of our state here in America. I really haven't really focused on that part of America, and I would love to do it. This one says photographs from America's only touring Black rodeo. So this is a touring Black rodeo. Touring Black rodeo. Look at it. These pictures are so cool. Beautiful photography. Beautiful photography. Beautiful. So there you have that. And then on this side, again, it's the NYU exhibition. NYU. And that's an amazing photographer right there. She was here last year and she's here again. Yeah. Welcome back. How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Good. I see you just as big and strong and got your stuff here.
I see you going around. You're doing a lot right now.
I'm live and I'm just sharing my day. Yeah, just sharing my day. I do it on my YouTube channel. I started the YouTube channel a year and a half ago. So,
Congratulations.
and I got like 680. Oh, that's right. I crossed over to 91 yesterday.
Nice. Having fun with it?
I'm loving it.
As long as you're
I'm loving it. One day I'll be doing this.
Oh, dude. You can have it tomorrow. If you want. You can have it tomorrow.
Guys, he's an amazing videographer, an amazing person here. His smile is radiant. So anyway,
Enjoy it. Bye.
there you go. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. Yes, I'll be
Yeah,
here.
right?
I'll still be here. I'm not working this year, but I'll be here.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
We'll be here.
He is so awesome. And there's some people there checking it out. Check it out. Is there one of the artists? You're the artist? Ah, there's the artist. There's a photographer. Oh, there she is in the photo. She's in the photo there. There she is. Ah, yeah. It's always nice when you can see the artists, the photographers, the people. And this is a great exhibition. Let's see what the title of the exhibition is. So she's making some rounds. She's on the Photoville team and she's responsible for gathering the information. Hello, how you doing? And so she's interviewing them right now. And this is connecting young people from Newark, Newton, Alaska, and Provincetown, Massachusetts. Lessons from Newark life. Our village is small, but our story is important. Land where my sisters and I once played barefoot in the grass. Look at the erosion. Look at the land erosion. Climate change is affecting everyone. Land, it's affecting all of us. And then you have the inside of, yeah, look at this is such a great exhibit. Look at that. There's another. You can walk in. This one is disclaimer. The following exhibition may contain sensitive material and may trigger emotional distress. So I'll hold off on that one. I have to see that one before I bring it to your attention. Okay, where else am I going for you guys? How you doing? Look at the doggy. Look how cute. Oh, sorry. Okay, here we go. And here's another one. This one's called Unfinished Business. Look at that. Unfinished Business. And this one is here's the photographers. I'm not gonna try to say the names of the photographers because I don't want to butcher their names. But you have all the information here as I scroll through. Beautiful. I almost thought that was you for a moment. I almost thought that was you for a moment.
But my work is in container 10.
Container. Oh, I went past container 10. Okay.
I did the Dia de los Muertos little series and plays and hackathon. So yeah, so it's all the dancers today.
Okay. And do you mind being filmed?
Oh, no thanks.
Okay.
Sorry.
So she was sharing with me that her work was in container 10, which we were able to see earlier.
Did you say hi?
Oh, she said hi. Hi, Monica from 10, and your Instagram.
Lemon Mon, so lemon Mon also.
Okay, there you go. There you go. So that was quick. So that was a moment of I'll get on the camera for a moment.
Shy.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Good one.
Thank you. And this is wow. I cannot wait to go through all of these. I literally will read every one of these, but not today. But I want to just show you what is here. And then I will also share, I'll be back tomorrow and I'll be back during the week. This is here to the 22nd. So I will be bringing you different parts of Photoville throughout the next 2 weeks. I just want you to get a feel for what we're seeing. Look at that again. Look how beautiful the Brooklyn Bridge looks. Look at that cloud. Look at the cloud cover. Clouds coming in. The bridge. The most beautiful bridge in the world, the Brooklyn Bridge. So you got more. This is again the food garden. Let's say the beer garden, and the exhibition goes out to here. Look at this. This is pretty interesting. That one over there says "What We Inherit." Wow, that looks interesting. That looks very interesting. Wow, legacy, culture, and tradition through my Japanese and heritage. Sorry, to my Japanese heritage, using kimonos and scrapbooks that my grandparents left. That my grandparents left behind from the 1930s to the 60s. Wow. Again, the exhibitions are incredible. Exhibitions. So I hope this inspires you guys that you can definitely. This is so it's on two triangles. This exhibition got two triangles. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this. I love the way the mixed art on this. Look at that. Mixed media. You got drawings, photos, and fabrics photographed. She said, nothing like the Brooklyn Bridge. She said, I'll be back. Thank you, Serena. Always good to see you. Look at this one. Beautiful. So these are all, again, where we can see like that right there. And then these are, again, you can follow. You see the name and his Instagram. There you go. Their Instagram. Okay, let's see what else is over here. Let's check and see what else is down here. How you doing? Good. How are you? Good. This is another one. This is looks like 2024. Let's see the beginning of this. This is a cube dedicated to thank you for your service. Thank you for your service explores how memory of my military service experiences culminated in frustration, anger, and violence, led to emotional withdrawal and physical stress. I work with the 4x6 photographs taken on deployments during my 4 years in the Marines, utilizing collage techniques to express the fragmentation of self that results from these memories. You can read on. Okay, so we're gonna go to from left to right. Right. Well, what an exhibition. Now, I think I know whose photos these are. We'll see. These are Jamel Shabazz, our brother, and one of our pillars in our community. This one is Albee Square Mall and the downtown Brooklyn, 1980, 1989, celebrating 50 years of Jamel Shabazz photography. And y'all know, in our community, you know who this is. You know who this is. And Jamel Shabazz, and then also some other contributors. But let's take a walk. Let's walk Jamel's exhibition. This one, they gave him a big one this year. Usually he has a container. This year he has a big wall. And it's 50 years of his photos. 50 years. 50 years. I love his photos. I just love his photos. It just takes me back. I remember all these scenes of my childhood, my teenage years. This is my teenage years. I remember when I got my first radio. Look at Fulton Mall. We used to all hang out in Fulton Mall. Huh. This is my old life. Look at that. Here's another photo. More photos. Albee Square Mall. Woo! We used to go there after school and hang out. Wow. Look at that. Then also this one is Seen Before the Scene, a location scout's view. These are his photographs. Let me just give you the information real close so you can see. And again, Seen Before the Scene, a location scout's view. Different parts of New York. Roosevelt Island, Domino Square, Harlem, that black and white. Harlem, Manhattan, the Deuce. There's another great shot. Queens. That's not too far from my high school, Aviation High School, on that street. Rawson, Ross. I know some of these. I know all these places. Okay. Okay, let's see what else is over here. How you doing? Good, how you doing? Good. And look at this one. This one's called Whilst the World Sleeps. Okay, let's go here. Get in there. Oh, let me make sure she gets her footage. You got it? I got it. Okay, there we go. Gotta make sure she got her footage in there. Okay, so whilst the world sleeps. Who's in the building still? Make sure you hit the likes if you're there. Here you go. Excellent. And are you live or you just capturing?
I just captured.
So are you a photographer?
I am.
Are you the photographer for this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And what brings you to Photoville?
My mentor. Well, I'm a lover of photography, but my mentor, Luis Mendez.
Oh, Luis.
I just gave him photos that we've taken of each other for over 20 years.
Really?
And so I finally gave him, because you can take Polaroids and give them to me. So
Uh-huh.
I just gave them, printed them up and gave them back to him. And the photos that I've captured him over the years. So yeah.
Wow. May I film you or?
Sure.
So you say Luis Mendez is your mentor.
Yes.
And
That's the reason that I captured Gordon Parks.
really?
In 2000.
No
At Micah
way.
Gallery.
Wait, first of all, you don't even look like you've been around since 2000.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
I run into Lewis all the time. I run into him usually here. He's usually over there taking pictures. He's over there.
10 years.
Yeah, he's doing that all the time.
Yeah.
Also, he was with us on at the Brooklyn Museum. Jamel Shabazz and Howard Cash
Yeah.
put together a photographers get together
Yeah.
so we could do all our photos together as a portrait.
Yes.
Did you miss it or were you there?
He told me to come and I couldn't come. I live in New Jersey and
Okay.
Brunswick, so yeah, I couldn't make
And
it.
what's your name?
Delilah Peach.
And what's your Instagram?
Delilah Peach.
You kept it very simple, right?
I love
Your name is awesome.
my father named me. My middle name is Peach. So.
I love it. It's such a great name. Now, are you guys originally from Atlanta? Because that's the capital of peaches.
Well, no, he said I was a peach. I asked him when I was younger.
Uh-huh.
My sister's Elizabeth Cherry.
Really?
It's 8 of us, and it's
And each one has a fruit?
Unique. It's just 2 fruits.
Okay.
The names are unique: Jules, Love, and Rose.
Wow. So
Those are the middle names.
so you can say that your father really thought it out.
So yeah, all 7 of us have Bible names. So
Y'all just met. Say your name again.
Delilah.
Delilah. I don't want to just call her Peach.
You can call me Peach, it's fine.
Oh, this is great.
And your name?
Ron Foster.
Nice to meet you. Love
And
you.
I do a series on TV, not TV, on YouTube called Touch Base Daily. And I do Touch Base Daily. And I interview photographers on Wednesday. So maybe I have to interview you because you have stories. And on Mondays, we do Motivation Mondays. Tuesdays, I do photography tips.
Okay.
And Thursday, we talk politics. On Friday, we feature accounts that inspire, encourage, and inform.
Politics as in politics?
Politics. Oh no, we get politics. We get into the dirty grind, and it's sometimes how it affects us as photographers,
Yeah.
but really mainly as the Black
I
community.
love that. That's
So I started a year and a half ago at my YouTube channel,
Okay.
and I've been doing it, and now this is my. Usually I'm working with Photoville because I'm usually on the team,
Okay.
but this year I'm in renovation mode in my house. I said, you know what? I'm just going to enjoy Photoville.
So how long have you been a photographer?
I've been a professional photographer going on now 8 years. However, I've been photographing for I'm 61 years old now.
60.
So so
Okay, I see the gray. That's the only proof there
yeah,
is.
it's only proof of 61 and
Wow,
I've been
God
photographing
bless you.
since I was 15 years old.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Who gifted you a camera?
My mother, she gave me her Vivitar back in the day, and I used to take my Vivitar camera to high school classes and take pictures. And that was it. And I just love photography. My grandfather had these old cameras, and they were in my bedroom as storage. And I used to take them, and they used to get upset 'cause I take them apart.
Oh, you were one of those.
I used to take the xylophone type lens.
Brilliant, baby.
Yes, and I just started tinking with it.
I gotta see how this works.
And my father, my grandfather, and my aunt, they took pictures of everything. And I just kind of like
You
fell into that realm of stuff
can't.
and just documenting every part of my life. And it's so funny, my brother, because now I'm moving and packing up the house and went through trunks and trunks of photos that we took when my brothers were young. So, and it's been crazy. So I told them I'm gonna have to put everything on digital. So, because I mean, there's literally 2 trunks of photos since I was 14, 15 years old.
Oh, if you need help.
We got it then. We're talking.
No, there's
And a friend of
yeah.
and a friend of Louis and a friend of mine.
That's incredible.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is such a blessing. I want to show off. So, with Luis Mendez is his manager, Raymond,
Mm-hmm.
a fellow photographer. He wants to duplicate the photo that I catch.
Oh wow, y'all.
So this is my first
Oh.
time taking it out of the house. Well, no, this is my second time taking
Oh
it out of
my
the house.
gosh.
And it has my name was Delilah Davis. but I
Yes.
got married, so it's Delilah Davis.
Wow,
Yeah.
Gordon Parks. You took a picture
Yeah.
of Gordon Parks.
I-
Do you
Oh,
That's
and
like
guess who else was-
gold.
Guess who else was there too?
What? And Lou, look at Lou. He's so young. Oh my
At the end of
gosh.
the hour, did you see
Jamel Shabazz.
his
Yes.
pictures? Yeah.
Jamel is also he's in my audience. He's in our community every chance he gets in our on our YouTube channel.
He's always
So
active.
you have to take down the YouTube channel, and
Of
then you got to
course.
definitely come on.
This wasn't by chance.
This is,
Yeah, I'm like,
I mean, hello, yeah, you got like that's like titanium.
it's a gem. It's a gem.
Holy mo! First of all, to meet people that were in any way around to connect with Gordon Parks, because he's become the legend.
Yeah.
He's become the rule. I mean, there's been many photographers of that era,
Yeah.
but he really became a standard
Yeah. Yeah. All
between his film, his photography, journalism. He did it
he
all.
was from of the Renaissance.
Yes.
Like, you know, they
Oh.
want to follow someone and like all the things. Because I think now in this age, people are like, you have to stick to one thing and get professional. But to have someone have done it and dibble dab, it's like I like this. I'm gonna explore it. Why not?
Yes.
Amazing in each field.
But to have that photo, holy moly!
I'm still living.
And you got and you got living legends. Lewis is every day. He's with us all the time. I'm gonna even, I'm gonna go over and talk to him in a moment. But it's man, this was great.
I'm so excited.
Oh,
You gotta give me your info.
yes, so go to YouTube. Oh yeah, go to YouTube. And so guys, as you can see, these two are watching. This is what I love about Photoville.
Just people falling in love.
Yes.
With the beauty of documenting the world around us.
And the different types.
It's so many different types. Like, these babies are creating. I'm like, this is so phenomenal. But these young kids created.
Wow. I mean, that's why I love it. I mean, look. I mean, everything is photos.
Yeah.
It's photography.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
You want to do it?
Oh no, you got Ron, Ron, Lewis, Louis. You go. Are you in YouTube or are you
YouTube.
Okay, YouTube, and then put space and for photos. And put Ron Lewis together.
Oh.
And it's there I am.
Oh.
There I am.
Yeah, handsome though.
Wow.
Subscribe.
There I am. And you can see the interview I did, which I interviewed Jamel Shabazz.
Okay.
I interviewed yeah. You're live. You're live. You're on live right now. There she look. She's looking at herself on live. There she is.
That's so funny.
She's right there.
It's this digital age. I remember back
Digital-
in the day
digital
when
age.
my first camera was a Leica, and I used to talk so much trash about digital.
Well, a lot of people did. A lot of people were not willing to transfer from film to
I
digital.
didn't know about it, and so my intro to digital was with this photographer. I went to ICP as an intern, and the internship was with Lawrence Wheaton. He was a Jewish photographer. And I would sit for hours sorting through the garments for the boxes of images.
Yes.
And they had to pay for that.
Yes.
And I would take out the bad pictures, and he's the one that opened my eyes. So we took because I wanted to model too. I don't.
And I can see you could do it. You could do
I
it.
tried.
You could do it.
America's Next Top Model. I went
Really?
on the line 4 times.
Oh my gosh! Really?
I waited on that line.
So
Anyway,
funny because Tyra Banks was just talking yesterday or 2 days ago. She received a award for I think Essence,
Wow.
and she was talking about the pain she went through to get people of color and diversity on television. And her speech was incredible. Look it up. I saw it today.
Yeah, I was obsessed with her, but it's so funny. I didn't end up on the America's Top Model, but a couple of years later, remember her show?
Mm-hmm.
I got an email on MySpace, and the producer messaged me and said, we're looking for models to do a segment.
Wow. Wow.
I was standing next to a top model who won.
Wow.
We were wearing the same clothes, but she was wearing the winter version. I was wearing the summer version. It was amazing.
Y'all,
She said my name.
Look, so Serena's saying, please interview her, please. She says, please, because on our platform we don't just interview. It's not we like to say we're having a conversation. So that's what we're doing. So we're going to have a conversation on camera.
Oh, I love that.
I had the great opportunity. You'll see if you go through some of the interviews. Keith Major. I had a great opportunity to interview him. And Keith is amazing, an amazing photographer, but just an amazing person. So I feel blessed and fortunate. And so this is what I do. I just now I'm diving into it.
Because people who are not here, they could see it.
Yes.
Get a taste of it. So yeah.
And that's the whole point, is because there's so many people that are in the community and they live in different states and different countries. I mean, we have a couple of followers from India, South Africa. We have people from Nigeria. We have people from UK, and then we have people from the West Coast. We have people from the middle of the country, heartland of Texas, and so we have a beautiful spectrum. And then we have all these amazing people like Jamel. Jamel is one of my mentors. So, and so he is. I love him to pieces, and he's always there to support, always there, and so kind and so gracious. And anyway, I could go on and on about all these people.
I was like, I didn't see the whole
Oh,
exhibit. I
this
was
was so good.
I was like, let me go see the exhibit.
But you get all my information there. And my link tree is also connected to that account on YouTube. And then just hit me up, and then let's set up a Wednesday, and I can interview you.
Get a selfie.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Let's get that. Oh God, I'm so self-conscious. I lost some weight and I'm like so small.
Here we go.
Awesome.
Lovely. It's so nice meeting you. This was divine.
Likewise.
I was like, here's another
I
videographer.
was like, oh, he's serious. So I was like, I didn't want to interrupt you, and you didn't want to interrupt
And they
me.
said, I see serious here. Let me make sure I don't get in her way. Thank you. Yes, let's talk.
Are you in New York?
I live in New York. I'm in Brooklyn, right here in Clinton, Fort Greene.
Enjoy.
Bye bye. Y'all, that was awesome. That was awesome. So I just turned this around. I don't know what it looked like if I just turned this around. That was awesome. That was awesome. Anyway, here we go. Let's take you through this. This is also, again, Eleanor McNair. Man, that was beautiful. Be encouraged to take pictures, y'all. You really, it's so many ways to share your art and show off art, show off photography. Beautiful. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this long. I don't even know how long I've been on here. It's been almost 2 hours. I'm going to end this at 2 hours. Okay. So I've been here forever. Okay. And again, look at this view. Look at that view. Look like some storm clouds are trying to come back in again. Look at this exhibition of portraits. I love the color portraits. Let's see who the photographer is. We're going to go on this side. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. This one is called Capturing Beauty. Capturing Beauty is a project that aims to empower and build community through the art of portraiture at a time when social media often dictates how we see ourselves. Filtered through screens, many students feel reluctant to be photographed, though they often can't articulate why. Through this work, my students are learning to view themselves and their peers with deeper appreciation and understanding, using photography as a self-expression and connection. The project consists of capturing the beauty of the ATech community through different color gels, which enhance the subject's essence or aura. The ultimate goal of this project is to boost confidence in order to encourage community in our school. This is ATech High School and Photoville in partnership with Photo Wings. Wow. Beautiful. Mm. Look at that. I love this picture right here. I love these. So beautiful. Those headsets, the glasses, the hair. So done. So good. Here's the green. I like the way they chose and they laid out these photos as well. Thank you, Hannah. You're still here. I see you, Hannah. Hannah's still with me. And so this was 2 hours of just hanging out with Ron. 2 hours of hanging out with me. You guys see how I interact with people. You got to see, you got the nitty gritty, you got the goods on information, stuff I probably shouldn't even talk about on air, but I did. And but here we are. And then this Selena is there walking down with her camera, and there's more. So this here is the hydroponic cyanotypes. I don't know exactly what that is. There we go. This one says the All Girls Photography Club at the Urban Assembly Institute of Math and Science for young women have taken the art of sun printing. Ah, we did this last year in Photoville, in across over under the at the South Street Seaport.
I've been.
Yes, sun printing, and have adapted it into a method of artfully cataloging the plants growing in the school's hydroponics lab. Okay, I almost butchered that one, right? So let's hit it. Let's go around and look at it from the right. Go around and check it out. Yes, I learned how to do this last year with the folks here at Photoville. How to make prints. Look at that. Okay, so we're at 2 o'clock, y'all. We're at 2 hours. Look at that. And there's more over here. That's so cool. Wow. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna end here so that way I don't keep you more than 2 hours. So I don't keep you more than 2 hours. Hold on a second. Let me do that. Okay, here we go. I hope you enjoyed it together. I hope you got a chance to kind of like really understand who I am. I kind of like giving you a window and all the friends I have met in the photography community, and all of that is here at Photoville. Kind of like hitting two birds with one, not killing, but feeding two birds at once with one nourishing meal, and that is connecting you with so many amazing photographers, so many people that have impacted my life as a photographer, and also all these amazing exhibitions that are here this year. Photoville is everything to me. As in, I love what they do for our community as photographers. I love that I can come here and meet photographers from so many backgrounds, photojournalists, portrait photographers, artists. They're all here at Photoville. And so this is a great place. If you are around for the next 2 weeks, come on out. Come on down to underneath the Brooklyn Bridge to really get a moment of just being here, taking all all these photo images in, and being inspired, being encouraged. Because at the end of the day, your spirit, your soul is going to come through the images you create. So all you need to do is learn the basics, know the basics, and then expand on it and really impact your world, impact your family, impact your community, impact your world. Okay, guys, thank you for joining me today. The rain is about to start, and I'm about to get out of here. Thank you for joining me. Love you all, and see you in the next video.